Okay, welcome back. Minute. Alright, looks like we're back on track with things going on over here. Well, the Gambit-C4sh 1 through 60 playthrough. In our last session, we started the mission War on Mercenary Day. We got to level 53. We were able to get UVH-6. We're doing bounty contracts, file bounty patrols, collections, anything we can pretty much get our hands on in order to properly level up a little bit more efficiently. In the skills, we're working our way through down the bottom of the blue tree. Yep, and I'm going to put one more here, one more there, and then we'll probably come along this way. But I might wait on that for a little bit. But yeah, we're doing pretty well. Specialization's coming on nicely. We're almost down to Hone Divine, which I'll end up replacing probably now with caffeine when I get down to that, since I'm pretty much in my actual skill quite often, as much as I really want to. Alright, continue on with the attack on Mercenary Day kind of thing.
If you can hear this, nobody loves you! Everyone on this planet is a nerd, except...
I guess it isn't.
I feel my headache receding already. Keep popping those propaganda.
Alright, one of the neat little tricks, if you do at the end of the thing, you're collecting presents along the way. And at the end, you pretty much any present you collect, you get to open up at the end. Right? And that's where you get extra guns and stuff. But if you have your feature for the Vladoff weapon up in operation, then you can get a lot of guns. You get a lot of stuff. Thank you.
You will pay for that one. This will get kind of shaky.
I was doing so well prior to my little break. Anyways, we got basketball playing on some channels. That's what I'm listening to in the background. So if I stop playing for a little bit, it's usually because I'm fixing my background noise. I have that playing on a tablet, and I have my headphone on. I have one headphone on for that, and a headphone mic on for the gameplay. That's all. Nothing too complicated.
There's the power conduit. Maybe you can take it offline.
Your turn, Echo 4.
See this? So I collect this, it goes up the map. And it's going to be a present I can open at the end.
Damn, this guy's crafty. Hacking the power conduit only doubled security on the door.
Sight! I won't give you the satisfaction of meeting me face to face. Destroy the Vault Hunter!
Ha! I figured.
And I'm not exactly sure how many presents there are, but I know there's quite a few.
Tricky bastard locked the door. Maybe you can hack the security system or something. I saw
Yeah, it can
power
get
spikes
pretty
as those locks
ridiculous on
slammed
how
home.
many
I bet
drops
they're
you
from the
get
generators powering the locks.
when you have
Could
the
you sort
feature
them out
going.
somehow?
I need copper wire for that, but I am
Alright.
feeling lucky. These Magdi lights should work.
That was my third favorite generator!
Decorations as destruction. Clever. I like it.
You did!
You know, the first time doing
So
this,
many consider Kairos a curse.
I was
but
like,
not
man, where do I go now?
Back on Hieronymus, my weak birth daddy gave
Technically,
me
you're
every
now still
trinket
kinda
I
like, where do I go?
desired, but that wasn't enough. I wanted the world, total obedience, endless love. Only the timekeeper could give me what I deserve.
Get your ear. Alright. Yeah, I think I was like running around for like 20 minutes. I couldn't figure out where the heck I was supposed to go.
And then
First time I didn't do
you
this.
with his whole thing.
And I would do it
Any
again.
presents in here?
Twice. If
Does
they
not
were
look like
looting
it.
That did it. Locking mechanisms are shorted out. If you hack the power conduit again, you should get in.
Let's roll the dice again, Echo. Ah!
Ha! Security door down.
Fine! You've opened the path to my lair, big whoop. You know what you don't have? A family. And don't give me that found family I am thy friends BS. You're light years away from the people who love you, if they even exist. So please,
Mercenary Day presents? And so many.
they're mine! All presents belong to me!
I thought you said these gifts were blasphemy.
Shut up, shut up, shut up! My presents! Mine! All mine!
So if you do this, it's kind of like detective mode, and you can see presents that you can pick up. If there are any in the area. Like that one. Got the little glitter.
I have set the conveyor belts up. No more free presents, crew. How colorful.
You're spreading cheer! That's the exact opposite of what I want!
Lighting grid access! Happy Mercenary Day! Now, let me serenade you with the sweet sounds of my...
Too much order is a bad thing. And you are the truth. I see pain in your face. Don't hate the player.
this one will work. And it's... Oh, it's corrosive automatically. I kind of wish this would have been cryo as opposed to corrosive, but hey, what you get, right? All right. Are there any presents here? Okay, may not highlight.
I will make this quick, Synth. Strike while it is hot. Jealous? I do not blame you! It is not murder if there is no proof! Watch my last turn! Break and bury!
Oh. I forget.
much, Rush. Your friends back on Protea think you're dead. And they all had ugly babies. Father, dead. Mother, missing for years. You'll have no one.
Please kill this guy.
Oh, I will. You are an embarrassment! One hot hand! That will be the scar! Actually,
Okay, that wasn't too bad. Oh, that's enough. Alright, let's get some of this backpack space taken care of. We'll go by the rarity. And we're going to go backwards. Rarity, common. Filtered as bank, and then send those to the bank. Gotta come
straight
on
off of assembly and against me? Oh, you bossy.
Oh yeah, another thing to do is really get the bottle
No escape.
the tasers. You can stack and stack and stack and stack the tasers. Ridiculous. Super strong. Okay. Let's see what we got. There it is.
I am getting sick of your voice.
Excuse me. This way. We'll go. Let's do that. And do that. Okay, sweet. Yeah, I gotta get to that one over there by going over this walk up here. And you get access to that by going through this section.
My gut says anything worth messing with will be in that server room. It's just past that door.
It is locked, Rush. Sorry to say.
Ah, crap. Schematics show a duct. Look for a vent to crawl through. Looks like you can reach the server room by cutting through cooling. Damn it, fan's still running. Gotta find a way past it to get to cooling.
Whew. Alrighty. Down here.
What's Mercenary Day without a little snow? You'll need to get into the control room.
Itchy, itchy. Alright, one. Two. That's right, gotta deposit that. Where is that again?
Shush! Let us chill.
Over here, go here. Okay, and then we'll go bank them. And then unbank that, unbank that. All be equipped. There we go.
As winter comes, the snow doth fall, bringing cheer to yours and mine. There are no free songs about snow, so it's
This way. Oh, okay. That's just a little too fast.
Wonder what that jackass has on his computer.
Are you using my computer? Do not look in the folder marked taxes!
So many files on Crash's family, particularly his father. Crash would value this.
present guns. Tons of fun.
That was just here.
Loaded
I gotta push the button.
chaos for you with some
You make us units look bad. Ooh, someone dare me to touch. Come on. Flip or stick. I need your card. Don't hate the player.
We were close on that. You're right.
Mercenary Day is supposed to be about family. But you killed my family, so I will celebrate the other meaning of Mercenary Day. Violence.
I got more than one scar from people like this crew. Thinks the world owes him something. My dad used to say, oh hell, of all days I've tried not to think about losing him, but sorry. Go do what you do best.
Itchy, itchy, itchy. Okay, let's see what we've got. I collected a present in this room yet. Don't know if there is one in here. So the Cinder Shelly isn't a terrible shield. It just doesn't really do me any good unless I'm surrounded and getting mauled. So I guess if you're like an up close and personal kind of guy, that'd be a really good shield. Here it is. Gotta go there, gotta follow the wire here.
That must have stuck!
Everyone on this planet is a nerd, except for the You can't even say Merry Mercenary Day anymore! I know, that's a fact. There's Mercenary Day too. It is to be ordered and...
That's all the propaganda towers taken care of. Thanks for clearing the airwaves, Outbounder.
Grenade! Markovitz! Break and bury! You are on fire!
Would you like to know what Daddy's greatest gift to me
Not a big fan
was?
of those.
A data scraper! Only I can pierce the cosmos and access the galactic echonet! And
Yeah,
I
killed that
see
guy.
your personnel file. Oh, yes. A gambling robot turned vault hunter. How amusing. Well, guess what?
Today, my luck runs out, eh? Many people have said this shortly before eating a bullet.
Oh my goodness.
Get ready for this scrappy! Tick-tock, tick-tock! More bullets, let's run! Flames are undone! Finally send out their face card! Luck is on my side! Right for the harvest! Just like so! Scattered to pieces! Make it move! The Kansas Sincerica!
That was a lot. Looks like the Celtics are going to win. Okay, I'm supposed to go that way. There's a present over here. Okay. Here we go.
kids. Zed's got the meds. Just remember, a life of caution's hardly worth living.
Gotta block the creature. A lot of the radiation ones, a whole lot of roasted. That's looking really good. Keep catching up there.
Hunter? But Daddy, can you see me? Can you see what a good boy I am? Today, I give you the greatest gift of all! A dead Vault Hunter!
Nobody loves him.
Something to add to the chaos! Gunning for good! Room for a few more? Just put down for a second! That is this. Finally sanitary. That is one hot hand. Take
And it takes care of that. That I can use. What do we got here? Soothing spawns health orbs at the start and end of rep kit duration. Oh, nice.
Probably not touch a mysterious switch, but I am feeling lucky.
Hey, good job saving Mercenary Day. Sorry I'm not more cheerful company. That guy got under my skin. Well, the gifts we gave out killed people. We used up the decorations, and the one thing I wanted to forget about today was shoved in my face.
First, your skin looks terrific. Second, I found this. If this photo is what I think, you definitely grew up.
Dad? Oh, wow. It's been so long.
I'm the Christmas
I'd almost
tree.
forgotten his face. I don't know what to say. I can't begin to repay you for this.
It is your lucky day. I am feeling generous.
I've spent so much time today trying to not think about losing him, but I think ignoring it only makes it worse. Plus, I still got people like you around. Different kind of family, but it still counts. Thanks, Vault Hunter. And happy Mercenary Day.
I am always getting better.
You're sadly made of
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, birthday tree. Things made us
So I'll show you. What I've been talking about. And you can only do it when through the main playthrough. You can't like redo this over and over and over again. I mean, you can with other characters, but getting them up to the max level and then doing it probably take be more time than it's worth. All right, so for example, see what I mean? You get all kinds of. Some are good, some are not so good apparently. Skill craft seat, that's a good one. I'm just looking for a decent gun I can use to replace some of the ones I already have. Alright, so you saw how much was coming out of that. So for example, now I'm just going to keep going. So let's try this guy. Like, this ain't a bad way of getting a crit knife. I need a hot slugger. I think that'll help. So yeah, so if you just like barely touch him, then so actually this would probably have been better to get a level 60 character and then do this, but I already did it, so I'll try another time. Because unlike a lot of people, I play a game until I am done. I've spent the money for the game. I am going to play the craziness out of it. This is the way that is. And then I'm just going to attack that one. See, not a whole lot came out of that one. And it wasn't because it was overloaded. Of a moose. Bursting Calorians. Nice. So much going on, it took time for it to load in the beams. Okay. Nope. Yeah, I can just do shotguns. That's 3. That's a COV. I need a 1. Oh, sorry, I didn't even notice somebody mentioned. So yeah, all the gifts are full of different types of guns and shields and whatnot. So yeah, the higher the thingy, more damage you do, the better it goes. That gave me the COV ones, don't they? I've got the pistol loader. Let's take a look at that. That might be a good one. Really doesn't want to give me a Jacob shotgun. See, now that's what I'm looking for right there.
Shush!
Yeah, so the first times well, so you don't really need cash in order to do this trick. This thing is solely because of bullet hose for Vladoff enhancement and a Vladoff SMG with a flamethrower next to it. So this one has a flamethrower attachment already on it. So what I can do with this, right? So let me go ahead and run the flamethrower, right? That's why I got the flamethrower. Switch over, and then I just keep doing this. You gotta make sure the flamethrower goes out, and you just keep doing this, and you chalk up a lot of extra bullets per gunshot. And so when you go and shoot that thing, it just goes ape crap. And then eventually you end up with guns shoot like that. But I want to collect all this, so I'm not going to take forever. But you don't have to have cash to do this. You can do that with any of the vault hunters. All you have to do is just have this DLC loaded up, run through it, make sure you collect all those gifts along the way, and at the end have this procced up so you can perform, so your guns look like that or something similar, and you're set. So for example, let's see, okay, so just go flamethrower, change. And the best thing about this little feature is the fact that you can fast travel with it. As long as you don't quit your game, the gun will always have these extra projectiles procced on it. But once you back out of the game, you'll lose the procs. You have to reproc it. But cash is pretty fun. I like being able to throw the cards out. Let's see, augmented magnetic blade, suppressor, catch the rebounding three-funnel grenade. Only got one charge. Lethal damage dealt by impact players reduced by 25% for 3 seconds. Not a fan of that one. Excuse me. Alrighty, so that'll be this. Let's see, go to skills. Let's go ahead and max that. Okay, so I got max sports stacks there. And then there's some other stuff going on, so yeah. Awesome. Alright. Let's get out of here. And then we're going to come over to, that's over there on the top, right? No, it's not on the top. It's around the edge. So we'll come here. As you can see, you're at 56. Congratulations to the guy in the chat. Reagan 72. Yeah. I'm only at 54. We are apparently going through these. I'll come to this in a second. These.
What's this? Don't hit the blade!
Thanks for clearing the airwaves for me,
Got that. I don't have it procced right yet.
Have you tried putting your bolts back in? You are on fire!
specializations, inventory. All right, then go back to that. Yep, Vile Bounties will definitely do a good job at getting up and running on the. I don't like just doing Vile Bounties though. Because I mean, they could be anywhere on the map. I mean, you got to go and collect them all. At least the game has done a better job at refreshing the bounty boards. So I like to just do whatever's on patrol and collect. Patrol, collect, and then are the best ones for, I think, because you can just run around and just kill a bunch of stuff. Dude, I'm just gonna do that stuff. It's just a lot easier when you can just run around and just kill the people on patrol. Especially if you get a patrol and a collect that are the same thing, like Mangler, Mauler tails, or the Cratches. When everything's the same, it's a lot easier.
Come on, give me a chance.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, so there's nothing on this board over here. Let's go to this one. Doing side quests is, since they don't give you a lot of great weapons like they did in Borderlands 2. So everyone's favorite in Borderlands got from Scarlet DLC, and it was always good to do the side quests after you hit max level. So I know a lot of people that just do hit the max level and then they start doing the side quests, because that way they get the better guns. But like in this one, it doesn't seem like the side quests are really that beneficial when it comes to the good guns. So it's just pick your poison, I guess, and whatever you prefer. I like going after the named enemies. Like you got Ratchman and you got a bunch of other places that has just some named enemies running around. Those are kind of neat. Okay, so that's patrol rip. What do I got for contracts? Okay, I'm already maxed out. I got a couple of Manglers, Wildhorn, and that's okay. I can go after the Manglers. Let's do the bounties. There's gotta be bounties pretty close by. Oh, they're all gonna be over here. Perfect. So yeah, I like if you're running through and you haven't collected the what's that called? Like the caches, I would say run through the game, but don't collect the caches. Do that after you hit the 60 or your max level, just to, that way you have a nice little place where you can get some decent guns. Where's the bounty at? Oh, it's way over here. Dang it. Let me mark that. I'm gonna kill Wildhorns anyways.
Canansi speak.
Okay, well that was that one. Let's see, wild horns. Oh, one more to go on that. Quite sure what that was. Oops. I guess that was a Mangler Heart. Yeah, so I've played this game with a couple of friends before, and they were all very adamant. Or not this game, but some of the other Borderlands. With a couple of friends, and they were highly adamant about making sure you did not do any of the side quests until after you did the main quest and got all that taken care of. I kind of wish they had better. They had more of the side quests had better guns, like they did in 2. But you know, that's only because I thought the guns, even though they weren't legendary, they were actually just like a blue gun, just a rare. But you collected in the side quests, and it was sometimes stronger than the legendary guns. It just made things a little bit interesting. Alright, let's see. And cash ain't bad. If you do decide to get, when you do decide to get cash and you play them, I would level them up using level them up. Like I'm doing this playthrough strictly Gambit. I'm not going anywhere else. I'm doing sleight of hand the whole time. But if you're playing through, I highly recommend playing through with the Claromancy. These totems are ridiculous. They are very helpful along the way. You have a lot of good things you can do, a lot of survivability. I forget where it's at. One of these down here, when your totem, if you die, if you go in a fight for your life and you have a totem out, the totem dies for you and you come back automatically. I forget which one it is. Lose a stack of fortune. Nope, not that one. Nope. Or cash allies, fight for your life. Yeah. Oh no, that's increased gun damage, frightened for life, against enemies. Critical hit. Decrease. Where is it? That one has a bone totem, has a chance to respawn. So if a bone totem dies, has a chance to respawn, which is pretty decent. Creates a healing missile. Increase melee damage never created. Fire Nova. I swear I thought there was one that did. I really thought there was one that the bone. Oh, the totem dies. It might be one of these guys. Anyways, so yeah, the totem dies and you're good to go. But yeah, it's just. I forgot where. I may have misread it, but I could have swore it. Oh, that's that one.
Tough guy, huh? Better not this! You are on fire!
Come on. Where are you at? Who are you getting back? Oh my goodness. Yeah, cash seems to be pretty fun. Definitely interesting. My first playthrough was with Harlow, and then Amon, and then Rafa, and then Dex. So that was the way I went about playing the game. Okay, what we got here? Entry mode. Okay. Contracts. We got some more manglers, mangler hearts. Got 2 mangler hearts, 3 manglers, and then this guy. I guess it helps if I were to do that. I can go from here. I can do it from on.
You can always take it.
Well, I guess I could do Heart of the Mountain.
Load him up and let him fly.
Because I haven't done, or not the Heart of the Mountain, I haven't done that guy yet. The Cursed Mind. I can run through the Cursed Mind with it. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Yeah, I had a great time with Vex. There's so many different options on builds for her. It was just that, and correct. I like Sirens too. So I started playing Borderlands 2 with. I started playing Borderlands with Borderlands 2, and my first character was Zero, and then I ended up playing as Maya. Not a Maya. God, I forgot her name. Oh, she died storyline. Anyways. Yeah, so... And I really enjoyed playing as the Siren. The Siren was just all around was just more fun, I thought. But it is just what it is. And so when I played Borderlands 3, I started with Amara. Yeah, Maya was in Borderlands 2. And then, so I started with Amara in Borderlands 3, which was fun. And I think I did most of my playthroughs with her. I had so many different builds with her, and then when they gave her the little pinball, for the rest of my life here.
That's what I was looking for.
Come on. Yeah, so I played as Maya, and I played on as Amara for Borderlands 3. Which was a great time. I liked Borderlands 3. I didn't like the twins, whatever. And then so starting on this one, I was going to start off with Vex. The only issue was so many people were all about trying to start off playing with Vex, and I didn't want to do that. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go with the person everybody doesn't want to play with first, which at the time was a Harlow. They did a poll on who everybody wanted to start, who was going to be the first main. And everybody had Vex first, and then Harlow was last. Amon was second to last, and then he had Rafa, and then Vex. So I went backwards on the poll. Alright, takes care of all of that. Yeah, I'm gonna do the Cursed Mine after I finish off these contracts, because I completely forgot about that. So let's go find some manglers. The Fade Pills, they're covered with them, right? Let's go back over here. Do that one. We'll just max that out. Okay, so you got to remember one thing about Cash though is he has these things. He doesn't have a he has these he has the augments. He doesn't have a capstone. And in order to get another augment, you got to get to Devil's Tine. Now every one has a Devil's Tine in it. So if you wanted to run this and you wanted to use multiple augments, you got to get, like if I wanted to get another augment here, if I wanted to use that one, or any of these other augments, I would have to get another Devil's Tine from the red or the green tree in order to get a third augment slot. So Cash is interesting that way. So you only get the one augment just like everybody else. But if you want a second augment slot, so like I'm playing Dead Hand and Cowboy, if I didn't get this Devil's Tine, I wouldn't be able to do this. So if you're going to be doing a build and you're going to be just, you know, specking down, you really want to use, like, say, I like those odds, or you want to use a different thing, you can just stick with one of these other ones up here. You can get this at the very end right before you unlock this, then get that unlock that, or whatever. You can figure it out. All right. That's right. Maulers. Mauler. Come down here. There's always some by at the beach.
How do I take your order? Just load them up and let them fly.
All right. Yep, see. Okay.
That is the way the dice roll. Call for a grenade?
Well played, good effort, etc., etc. It's on the way.
And the last one. And I should be complete on the contracts, which I am. Awesome. All right. Another Cinder Shelly. I kind of wish, I really wish I had one of these with siphon on it. That'd be nice. Because I'm definitely going to need a different one. This one's a little bit on the weak side. I'll just... I'll just do that for now. Alright, where am I going? Going to map. I got to activate that. Alrighty. So I'm going to activate this, and then I'm going to go to the zone where you go into it, and then after that, we'll call this a session. We got 5 levels left to get to 60. Everything is going well. Don't see any problems going on over here.
Setting up that shop.
Alright.
Over here, we have a demon to hunt. Well,
Here.
Do you believe in demons, Wellspring? A wretched malevolence lurks within the stone of the mountain. Savage, hateful, ravenous. The mountain's heart was once our most prosperous mine. When the stone demon arrived, it became a den of fear and slaughter. For generations, Augur elders have sent the demon blood sacrifices to stop it from consuming the mountain itself. My own brother was one such sacrifice. We cannot allow more innocents to suffer this black fate. You must enter the mountain, find the demon, and kill it. You may not believe in demons, but I believe in you.
Alright, and that'll end this session. We'll prep it by going close to where it's going to be. And yeah, that'll be it. Thank you for watching. Hope you had a good time. Until next time, treat others like you treat yourself and stay positive. Hope you have a good week ahead of you and take care. Thanks.